Felipe, and I started following him and everything. So I was like, I want to play like him. I actually wore number 13 in high school because of Felipe Lopez. Real talk.
Wow, wow. All right, all right. Now, this beast. Now you got me thinking about St. John's and all that, right? Now, all right. You working on your game. Was there any players that you saw, or did you buy you on the Walbrook over there in the Junction? So who was on that team at that time? Was it Anton there?
Anton, I remember, and I tell Anton all the time, I first got Walbrook, I think he was a senior, and I used to see him in the hallways or whatever, you know what I mean, slick. You know, I just had the basketball mind. I never seen him play. I used to see him in the hallway, walk through the hallway, like, all right. So when trials came, I thought he was a pretty boy. He was in there working, killing. I was like, damn, yo, nice, man. My buddy was like, yo, nice. So it was Anton and Trayvon Broadway and Lil Marvin, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm on JV. We had a tough JV squad. We had 2 6'8" guys on our JV squad. Big Van, rest in peace, and another guy named Trevor.
Shout out Big Van. Yeah. How y'all do that year?
We did pretty good. Me, I came off the bench. Tay Webb was on Boston. I came off the bench. My JV career high was 18 points. And I was happy with that. We played against Towson Catholic, which was sorry. We beat them by 90 points. I had 18, and that was on JV.
Man, how you leave Walbrook though?
I got kicked out of Walbrook. Cutting class. What's crazy about, I was in the gym. The principal came in there, Mr. Wilder said, Ison, you out of here, man. So I got kicked out. I got kicked out in like March. You know, that's the end of the school year, so I don't get a chance to go back to school till September next year. I played basketball every day. Every day. I got better. I probably grew like 4 inches over the summer. Went to Douglas the next year. And my first game was actually against Maryville. I had 23 points. Mind you, I had 18 on JV.
Yeah.
Then I go my first varsity game, I had 23 points. Just, you know what I mean? The guys from up Walbrook, I remember there wasn't no cell phone, they called on my house phone that night. You know what I'm saying? Terrence, the guy who told me about ball, you know what I'm saying? So it was on from there, you know what I'm saying?
This was like night and day.
Night and day, bro. Playing every day, I really played every day, rain, you know what I'm saying?
You put that work in. That's
Put that work in, bro.
You put that work in. Now, who was on your Doug team up there?
This was crazy. When I first got to Douglas, Chucky, he was an animal. Dominic Little, he was an animal. And Jamal Brown and Lee Rutherford.
Okay. Shout out to Big Lee.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? We had the squad, you know what I'm saying? We was at practice, everybody dunking on each other. So I was like, yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll now with these guys.
Now, you know Jamal say this to this day. About to stayed up Doug. We stayed up Doug. We
the one, everything, yo. And we had just a cold-hearted, tough team, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we had Coach Badham.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coach Badham gave me that second chance. I went up there and told him, like, yeah, I got put out of Walbrook. But, you know, I just, you know what I mean, I learned my lesson now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Coach Badham.
And what's crazy, we played Walbrook that year. The same principal that put me out of Walbrook, he came in there and said, when you coming back home? The principal Wilder came in the locker room and said, when you coming back home? That's how quick my game changed, bro.
So when he said that, what you
I smiled at him. I already had a new home then, you know what I'm saying?
How was Coach Cofield? Was Cofield up there too?
Cofield was on JV coaching.
All right.
Cofield was on JV coaching my first year.
All right, now, how was the camaraderie though? Because that's a lot of talent.
It was cool, man. You know, I had to compete, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chucky, like, I never knew who Chucky was until I came up there. I didn't know he was such a good player, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was like, all right, Dominic, I know I played with Dominic all the time. He was the point guard, so I knew he was going to give me the ball. But I thought, you know what I'm saying, Chucky wasn't that good. Chucky was a beast, man. Watching him play every day, killing, you know what I'm saying? And then the next year, Badham left. Badham actually told me to come over to Dunbar and play with Dunbar. But by me getting put out of Walbrook, you know.
Hold on. Before we get to that part, right? That summer, who you played with that summer?
I played with Cecil Kirk. I actually played with the squad. Like I had got good. At the time, I was the only West Baltimore guy on the Cecil Kirk team, bro.
Man, listen, he ain't lying because I was on that team. And when King came over, I know I was looking at it like, oh, we gonna be straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a 6'5" wing that could jump out the gym. And then that was over, and now we're going into our junior year.
Right.
It's our sophomore.
Sophomore year, yeah.
Our
My guys, what's up, man? All right, brother.
It's our sophomore year, right? So we I'm up Mervo. Look, I like the show. Listen, I'm up Mervo, and I transferred down Dunbar. So me and Keamy, we transferred the same. Me, Keamy, and Jamal transferred the same day. Now, did y'all hear that? Y'all heard that? If Keamy couldn't get in, he couldn't get in. And Jamal, for real, I don't know how Jamal got in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all was up there early. I got there at 8:30 in the morning. Y'all was already in class, and I thought I was up there early. But it's probably, you know what that kind of showed me. So, Cofield, that was Cofield's first year coaching varsity. You know what I'm saying? And we never really had no relationship at the time. So it was kind of bad when I told him like, yo, I'm about to go to Dunbar. Then when I didn't get in, now I got to come back and face him. And I came back, because I never gave him that chance.
Okay.
But Cofield, one of the best men I ever met in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, God did that for a reason. Like, me and Cofield communicate now, you know what I'm saying? Through high school, I got in a lot of trouble. I got shot, I got stabbed. When I got shot 12 o'clock midnight on a Friday. I get in the hospital, they come in there, they say somebody want to see you. I don't know, mind you, I says no cell phone. Cofield coming there with his night clothes on, you know what I'm saying? He right there, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Sit by my bed, pray for me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right, and he's still today he's still a father to all of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, good guy, and God did that for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of, even though I wanted to play with y'all, I'm kind of happy that I didn't go to Dunbar. Exactly, bro.
And for real, God rewarded you.
Right.
You definitely
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
But I'm gonna let you take us through that season though. Now take us through that season.
Which season?
This is season.
So I played 2 years with Cofield. The first year, we played pretty good. We had, like I said, we had Lee Rutherford, and he was a senior, Mike Kelly, and some other seniors. So we had a good stellar year. That summer, me and a few guys from Cecil was invited to Nike camp. Nike camp was big.
Yeah, All-American camp now, y'all.
All-American camp, you know what I'm saying? You were there, we had a main squad. That summer, I played against a bunch of guys. And that summer I had something on my mind, you know what I'm saying? So now I see basketball, I can do something with this sport, you know what I'm saying? So that summer I played against a bunch of NBA players, Rashard Lewis, Quentin Richardson, Tayshaun Prince. Darius Miles, unfortunately, he took the bad route, you know what I'm saying? But
listen, you ain't gonna tell you, but let me tell you, real sorry, I keep chopping King's story up, right? But because I seen some things. Now, Darius Miles at this time, 1 and 2 type of players.
Top player in the country at the time.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, he was tough.
Yeah.
Chicago, St. Louis from St. Louis, but he was playing with the Chicago team. Tough. He tried to catch Keamy on the mother.
Tried to run me down.
Tried to run him down like he was LeBron or something.
I caught that joint behind my head and waited for him, bro.
Yeah. Listen, he caught the back. If anybody's seen Keamy fly, y'all know how he do it. Y'all know how he gonna come.
Caught that joint back behind my head. I was still coming down when I heard the whistle blow. Beep. Wrapped around his head. Then I'm from the hood, so my first reaction when I came down, you know what I mean?
He tossed him out, we called him a B and everything. Man, listen, the Baltimore came up out of him.
Yeah,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, that was crazy, but you had a good summer.
I had a great summer, you know what I'm saying? When I came back to school that following September, which is my senior year, Cofield had already had boxes of letters for me, man, you know what I'm saying? And
mentally coming back, how you feel like, you know what, I done had the summer like this. How you feel like?
I was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I was playing in summer leagues when I come home, dominating. You know, I just was ready to go. And you know, the first game of the season, we playing against ranked Patterson Catholic. No, I'm lying, St. Patrick's at Goucher College. My first game of the season. And we go over Goucher. I don't know if you recall. No, he didn't play that year. I don't know who it was, but they had a couple guys from Syracuse.
I know they had ranked players on their team. That St. Pat's.
So we played them at Goucher. Second half start, a guy on my team, Tony Day, threw me a lob. I went up to go get it, and somebody took my legs out. So I landed on my head. I had a concussion to start my senior year. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of messed up my senior year. I was out for like 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Yeah, and we actually played Dunbar, which was y'all, over Douglas, and I couldn't play, and y'all beat us. You know, yeah, y'all got us over there. But you know, I had in my mind, next time I see y'all, I wanted revenge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that was the start that scene. So that kind of messed out because we had it in mind, like we wanted that senior year to be great, and start off rocky like that. So I was out 4 weeks, and I came back, and we ended up seeing that Dunbar team, which was y'all in the city championship.
Yeah.
And it was a different outcome that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now listen, y'all. And listen, I'm humble enough to say this. They got us.
Yeah.
They beat us. I ain't putting nothing.
I don't know who was under the rim that time when I caught that with the one hand. It was a few of y'all under there. It was
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
My man, and shout out to Chuck, he had 34 that game.
Now listen, y'all. Dang, Chuck had 34.
34. I had like 15 and 16, something like that. Chucky was killing, man.
Yeah, he was.
And that was actually Douglas' first city title in 30 years, so it was kind of big, you know what I'm saying?
Say it again, man.
It was the first city title in 30 years, man.
You know what I mean? Now. See, I don't like when people be humble about some shit. Because everybody don't got one. Everybody don't got a city championship.
Right.
Everybody don't got a state one.
Right.
So we feel if you got it, you know what I'm saying? You shag, drag, whatever you want.
Drag,
you know what I'm saying? So now.
And that was actually Cofield, like, first city one. And then he got a whole lot more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 states, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after that, y'all went on the roll after that.
Yeah, we went on the roll. Douglas went on the roll.
It was cool to go to Doug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then like I said, like it was like a family. Like we'll play ball. You know how most of the teams over Douglas. So you know, after your game over Dunbar, y'all go to the gym. Say y'all got away game, y'all go to the gym. Y'all disperse.
Yeah.
Over Douglas, after the game, we come back to the gym. Cofield will pick a spot for us to eat. And we go out to eat. We don't make it home till 10 o'clock that night. And you know what I mean? He was actually saving our lives, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know, guys, we was gonna go in the corner. But you know, he taking us out to eat, keeping us together, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I still communicate with them guys like brothers every day, man.
Man, that's love, man.
Right.
That's a family, that's a family.
Right.
That's what this all about, man. I like to hear stories like that. Now, win a city championship game.
Right.
Now, states, what y'all do for our state?
We lost to a tough Lake Clifton squad. That was my last high school game. Rest in peace to my man Kevin Smith. He killed this, man. He killed this, man. Over Lake. Yeah.
I can see that. They had a team.
Yeah.
They had a team. The Kid Smith, big shout out to Kid Smith.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Y'all get bumped out the states. So where you go next?
So next, you know what I mean, I took like a few years off, got in some trouble, and Renard Smith, like, yo, what is you doing with yourself? I can get you in a junior college in Kansas. You ready to go? I said, sure. So I go over Kansas and play
This is the Jayhawk Conference, y'all.
The tough Jayhawk Conference.
In Kansas. At this time, it was maybe the top conference in the nation as far as junior college.
Right.
So go ahead.
So I went over to Labette, and you know I'm from Baltimore, so you know what I'm saying. And this was my opportunity. I went over to Labette and played. My first year, I made like third team. Was number 2 in scoring. Lee Relaford was over there killing. Lee Relaford put up big numbers, and I went over there and did pretty good. Yeah, I put up. Yeah, and then my second year, I did real good. You know what I'm saying? I actually number 9 all-time scoring leader at Labette. You know what I'm saying? So I killed my second year. You know what I'm saying? And then at this time now, I'm getting this like role model thing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 700,000 miles away, so far away from Baltimore, and these people looking at me, they want to be me, the kids, you know what I mean? They want to take, so it's like a different thing now, so you know what I'm saying?
It's a different vibe, like you, your reaction started. Your reaction to things started to change.
And that's what really humbled me. You know what I'm saying? To see like this different side. I ain't gotta watch my back every time, and I'm doing what I love, playing basketball. You know what I mean? Killing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you had a good career down there at Levant. What made you choose Robert Morris?
So what happened was I needed a summer class. So let me tell you, I went my first year at Levant. I had a coach, Kurt Young, cool guy, and he left. He like, when I leave, you want to go to another JUCO, or you want to stay here? But being as though I had a good family in Levant, I stayed there. So I had got a new coach, Armando Johnson, good guy, but he came from high school, so he didn't have the same connections as Kurt Young. So I wasn't getting recruited like I was when Kurt Young was there. So I wanted to go to Division I, so it was the last choice. I chose them in August, Robert Morris.
In August?
Yeah. I chose them
like late.
So I went on a visit there. It was cool. Met some Chaz McCormick. He took me on. He's like, it's a cool school. So I went there. Mark Smith was the coach. I went there. You know what I mean? Then at Robert Morris, I had came back late from one of the breaks, and I lost my starting spot. And I did pretty good at Robert Morris, good, but I lost my starting spot, so I started losing my confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my mind, I'm like, I gotta transfer out here after the season. You know what I'm saying?
See now, y'all, this is what he's saying. When he talking like that, I call that another Baltimore mentality. And when I say that, because we all go through these, as ball players sometimes, but we kids at the same time. We go through these you go through adversity on the basketball court that you sometimes maybe had never got before.
Never had before. I never came off the bench. When I started really playing, so it was like a mind thing. And you know what I'm saying? And I know I deserve to be out there, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, God put me in the right spot. I transferred to Hawaii Pacific my next year with Darnell Dobbins. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of grew up together. So to get back with him my senior year out in Hawaii, to go out with a bang, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all went out Hawaii?
Hawaii Pacific, bro.
Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. Junior college, I wanted to take a visit out there, but they were saying you had to kind of commit to them first before they pay for your visit or something like that, because I guess people was getting them for a while.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that visit, yeah.
I'm gonna take that visit.
See, I didn't even get a chance to get a visit. Once I heard Hawaii, I'm out there. It was a new coach, Kelly Wells. I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? And what happened, Coach Young, my first coach from JUCO, he was the assistant out there. So I had to go back with my guy, you know what I'm saying? Me and him still talk, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, did you think about playing pro ball?
I wanted to play pro ball, right? But my senior year at Hawaii Pacific, I had a knee injury. Like, I never played with injury before. And like, that playing, I'm gonna tell you, when guys used to sit in the trainer's office, ice and all that, I hated them guys like they saw.
Yeah.
But now, I'm the one who really needed it. I'm in there icing hours before the games. So I started like losing love for, you know what I'm saying, love for the game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wanted the season to be over. I was injured, banged up. I lost speed and I lost hops. That was my game.
That's a whole mental adjustment when it comes to this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially when you're playing on that level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's killed or be killed.
Right. So, I still had a good year, but it was just the fact of going through all that pain, planning pain, popping ibuprofens before the game, you know what I'm saying?
Now, King, I like to, when the kids see this, right?
Yeah.
And when you made the comment, when you went down to Kansas and you seen something else, it gave you another way to look at life.
Exactly.
Type deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can you kind of because you can see the growth.
Right.
And this, everybody, Jamal spoke on it before. A lot of people that went out of town that felt some type of way, that thought a certain type of way. And then once they be around different environments, different type of people, your mind kind of open up to different things. So
right.
You don't take certain things. You don't take that serious. It just is a different mentality from Baltimore anyway.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So What's my point? I'm trying to get to a point.
But basically, I know what you're trying to say, like that feeling, like just this, for like, say for instance, like when I'm at the game, after the game, when I used to, after the game, I'm sitting down, kids running over to me, like asking me questions like, when did you start dunking? When did you start playing basketball? You know, in Baltimore, you know, I played with so many guys that could play. The light never was on me like that, you know what I'm saying? Even though the guys in my neighborhood, they love me, the kids in my neighborhood, they love me, but these kids from a whole different area, you know what I'm saying? Just wanting to be me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, another thing, like in Baltimore, you know, is a few white people, you know what I'm saying? Like you barely run across white people. So for me to have a white coach and then white people like respected me, it was different. And then, you know what I'm saying, made me look at people different. Like before I hear about the racism stuff, but I was like, these people good people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these people love me, you know what I'm saying? And it just was like a great thing, you know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I mean, like even like right now we're going through like a big racism thing, and I hate for people to say that word, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some good people out here, man, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like, do you ever feel like this sometimes? People want you to feel how they feel about other people.
All the time, bro. And like, you know what I'm saying? So, because they didn't get this coach Kurt Young, they didn't get this guy calling me the dorm at night, are you hungry? Do you want something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Calling me at home while I'm back in Baltimore, what you doing? He still does this to this day. How's your kids doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Look, this people do. Is there anything, because you got the floor right now.
Right.
Before we wrap it up, you had the floor. Say, hold up, before I go. The state of basketball today.
Right.
The Baltimore City public schools. We ain't even gonna talk about the Capital League. But
Right.
how do you feel about Baltimore City public school basketball?
I'm not gonna lie, I only went to 2 games this year. And it was impressive, the 2 games I went to. Poly beat IMG and St. Francis beat Oak Hill. That was some good ball, man. I didn't, you know, mind you, I work, so I work in the evenings, but this particular game was on the weekend. That was some good ball. Poly looked good. Sam, which I played against him when we was in college.
Shout out to Sam.
Yeah,
Sam.
And you know what I mean, I watched him coach a good game against a tough squad. Justin, he's from my neighborhood. I seen him, you know, do his thing against some top-ranked players. You know, that was some good ball. So, like, that ball I saw, and then I see, like, the little kids' highlights, but that was some good ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dunking, old school ball.
Yeah. See, and it's like, Poly, they rocking and rolling. And I salute them. I look at them like they come from us, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Sam and them, they come from us.
They got a good program.
Yeah.
Did you know Poly won boys varsity, boys JV, girls varsity, girls JV city championship this year? They got a good program over there. That's tough. That's a sweep. They call that a clean sweep.
That's a serve sweep.
Yeah.
The city, y'all, I know they feel some type of way.
They feel some type of way, bro.
Y'all better not be calling the people on them even talking about he can't transfer, she can't transfer.
Yeah.
Because y'all do that here in Baltimore.
Shout out to Sam, man. He doing good, man.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
You ever think about coaching?
Not really, because you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to put that, I don't have the patience, you know what I'm saying? I can train, like I train, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my younger son and my younger daughter, they play basketball. Okay. And I hate putting that pressure on them, but I want them to be great, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But coaching, it might be too much on my plate, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, the coaches that I had, like I said, Cofield, a great man. Kurt Young, a great man. Renard Smith, a great man.
So I think you're looking at it like this.
Squirrel, a great man.
Was extra men.
Exactly, yeah.
So you like, all right, if I can't give them all of that.
Right.
I don't want to give them.
Exactly, bro. They coaches, fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had some great coaches, and that's what make me the man I am today, you know what I'm saying? That helped me be a father, just looking, watching what they do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause like, I'm gonna keep 1,000, like the family aspect of me just playing ball coming up, I didn't really have the support, like, and they were my support, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And that goes a long way for real.
A real long way, man.
Yeah, that goes a real long way, man.
You know what I'm
That goes
saying?
a real long way. Man, I ain't know you played football, but
Yeah.
I don't want to start rambling on here. I don't want to start rambling on here. We about to end this thing, and we ain't done with listen. We ain't done with King.
Right.
Cause we gonna have something coming probably like in September, y'all. This is with small forwards, wings in this town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this ain't the last time y'all gonna see him. We coming live from Ted's TV. Over and out.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you.